What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of Tony Bruce TV. I'm your host, Tony Bruce, and today we're going to have a brief discussion about how ignorance is the root of misfortune, right after the intro. What's good? And just like that, we back. I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of Tony Bruce TV. I'm your host, Tony Bruce. Follow me on Instagram at Tony Bruce TV, and I'm on Facebook at Tony Bruce Music. Now, today's episode, we're going to talk about how ignorance is the root of misfortune. Now, I don't know if some of you probably heard this before, but ignorance truly is the root of misfortune. And ignorance doesn't mean that you're dumb or you're stupid. Ignorance simply means that you don't know. So you know, if you don't know, there are always ways for you to go find out what you don't know. So if you're faced with a problem or any type of obstacle that you need to overcome, all you need to simply do is learn about it and research for solutions. You know, don't let ignorance be the cause of your misfortune or your unsuccess, if that's a word. But don't let ignorance be the cause of, for you being unsuccessful. So, like I was saying, any problem, anything you may be facing that, may seem like a setback, learn about it, find other people that went through that same setback and figure out, find out what they did to get out of that setback. Nothing is new under the sun. If you're going through it, somebody else done went through it and somebody else done got through it. So you figure out who got through it successfully, figure out what they did, and just do what they did. Simple as that. Of course you need to tweak some things to fit who you are, but don't let not knowing, be the cause of your downfall. So also, if you don't know about something, there's always books. Of course, you can always pick a damn book up, read a book. You can always go to YouTube University. You can watch tutorials on any subject. You can go to Udemy, buy courses. What's the other one? It's another tutoring thing where you can buy courses too. Skillshare. You can go to Skillshare also. And this video is not sponsored, but Skillshare, place like that, and Udemy, you can go buy courses to find out what you don't know. There are also sites like lynda.com. They offer courses from professionals on a wide variety of subjects, video editing, audio engineering, all type of things. So always stay away from unfortunate people also when it comes to this. I know this may be a little bit off topic, but kind of is, because unfortunate people, that's misfortune. And so that shit will infect you, and unlucky spirits following you and shit. You don't want that on you. So not saying you gotta be rude to them, but people who constantly always, experiencing misfortune, you kind of need to keep your distance, because the energy will start to sap on you, and then you'll start to experience misfortune too. Also, you want to keep in mind that knowledge is only potential power. So just picking up a book, learning from a professional, paying for a course, that's only the potential for power. You got to act. Like, you got to take massive action. You got to plan. Make you a plan, make you a strategy, and you're going to have to move your feet. Because, if you don't move your feet, you don't eat, like Outkast said back in the day, but always keep in mind that knowledge is only potential power. You're going to have to learn how to take that knowledge, put it into a workable plan, and apply it to your life. You can know all the secret moves on Madden, but if you never played the game, you don't have opportunity to win. So you got to play in order to win. In order to play, you figure out what you need to know. First, find out what you don't know. Then go figure out what you need to know. And then once you find out what you need to know, make you a plan, and just move them feet, man. Move them feet so you can eat. It's as simple as that. And so, all in all, don't let ignorance be the root of misfortune. And like I said, ignorance doesn't mean that you're dumb or you're stupid. Ignorance simply means that you don't know. And if you don't know something, always be willing to go find out. Find out from either another professional, someone that's already did what you're trying to do successfully. Like I said, pay for courses, buy books, whatever you need to do to learn what you need to do. But most importantly, you're going to have to take that knowledge that you gain and apply it. And so that's my short rant on ignorance is the root of misfortune. So just don't let ignorance bring you down. You can always learn about what you don't know. That's my rant. And y'all already know how I do. I like to leave y'all with a book at the end of every episode. And let me also apologize for my last episode. I forgot to mention the book. My last episode, my top 7 songwriting rules. So make sure y'all go check that out. But I forgot to leave the book. So I'm gonna give y'all a bonus today. I'm gonna give y'all 2 books. So the first book y'all should check out is Songwriters on Songwriting by Paul Zollo. That's Zollo. Songwriters on Songwriting by Paul Zollo. And the second book is 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. That's the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, butchering the man's name. All right, so those are my 2 book suggestions for the day. Y'all know I'll leave it in the comment. I'll leave it in the description for y'all to check those out. If you have anything that you could maybe add to the topic today, leave that in the comment section. If you have anything in particular that you would like me to cover on this channel, drop that in the comment section also. I drop videos twice a week. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, punch that notification bell. Also, I'm Tony Bruce. You can catch me on Instagram at Tony Bruce TV, and I'm on Facebook at Tony Bruce Music. So that's all we got for today. That wraps it up for another episode of Tony Bruce TV. Y'all make sure y'all be safe, make moves, not excuses, and I'm out. Moving a little too fast, Sometimes need to reflect. Slow it down just a little bit. Pump your brakes a little, drive slow. Yo, she on the grind, got no time for the wine and dine. But money make her come over, love you long time. Choose a spot, name the place, pick a date, low race. If you let her clean the mirror with her face, say she do it for the money, but she like the way it feels. Too many pills, bright lights, cheap